Hi, my name is Windsor and I'm an entrepreneur. My journey as an entrepreneur started when I was 21, second year of university. I took a work experience summer intern in China, which was a really great experience. We were developing operating systems. Did it for 3 months. After that, I was supposed to go back into my third year, but the company offered me a 1-year work experience opportunity to lead a team of developers developing an operating system. It was a great experience culturally, experience to commercial, because at the time I was in university. The company actually went on to offer me a potential full-time role, but I was dedicated to graduating, so I turned that down to finish university. And I graduated in 2012. And after that, my desire, my hunger was to be involved in startups. I got offered a few full-time opportunities, but I took my chance at a full-time startup experience when I started my first business called Kindersoft as a digital agency, developing apps and websites. It did well, in terms of getting contracts for about 2 to 3 years, and that led me onto a path where a friend of mine then approached me to work on a very innovative piece of at least technology at the time called Tickler. And it was an incentivization solution, to compete with the likes of Groupon. Very good experience. Did that for 3 years with them. We went on to raise a small seed capital, and then walked on to higher fundraising experiences, dealing with investors, dealing with teams. I was actually the CTO at the time as well, and it really propelled me in terms of technological experience, in terms of platform experience. It then led me onto a new path. The business didn't go on to necessarily be successful, but it was a great experience in terms of propelling me onto the next challenge that I faced in my life called Crypto Labs. Originally, the idea started off as a password replacement solution. Met a very cool guy who had recently sold his business, joined up the team, and it manifested into what it is today, a quantum random number generating platform. And coming from that, having 9 years of experience in startups, entrepreneurship, I found something that I'm more passionate about, something that comes out of my own experience. I've been led on to now this new startup that I call TransferX. TransferX is a financial service platform driven by blockchain technology. It focuses first on remittance processing or money transfer, specifically cross-border payments. But it has an ideal focus on unbanked regions of the world. The idea started 3 years ago, as I experienced my own families and friends struggling or finding insufficient ways to remit funds back home. And because I see the challenges of my own parents or my grandparents back home in receiving funds, I felt it was key for myself and my experience to at least tackle this problem. So I looked at the current market and competitors in the space, and I just felt there was a better solution to the problem. So what makes us different actually falls under 3 categories. First, competitive. What do I mean by that? We're convenient. Our platform is a mobile-to-mobile solution, and that means on one end you have a mobile app that can remit funds to somebody in Africa who's on a mobile network that can receive mobile money. So not at any step of that process do you have to go to a shop or an agent to receive or send. We're also fast. It's pretty self-explanatory. Our transaction speed happens in a matter of seconds. We're low cost, meaning the cost that is charged onto you is very competitive. Now you might say every other company provides that. Well, in fact, what really makes us different is we're blockchain driven. And that's actually what allows us to be very low cost, extremely fast, and purely mobile to mobile, because not at any point do we need an agent to transact our funds. And the extra benefit is the fact that we have a higher level of security because of the blockchain tech, which obviously is important because we're dealing with your money. Secondly, at TransferX, we have a slogan, which is money that cares. Now, it is more than just a slogan. The company has a philanthropic ethos or nature. And what that means is every pound or currency that flows through our platform, a percentage of our profits is given back to the very community that is using our platform. How does that look like? Where we collaborate, partner with organizations that are already transforming the very community that's using our platform. So therefore, every transfer equals transformation. Thirdly, our company culture is to be at the cutting edge of innovation. And that's already seen in our use of blockchain technology in the remittance space. But we are not just a remittance company. We want to transform the financial tech industry for unbanked regions. So in essence, we want to be one of the leading players for financial inclusion. And what that means is we want to connect the grandmother in a village from an unbanked region to the global financial economy through TransferX. We have a beta launch for the second quarter, and the beta will be a single corridor specifically in Africa, focusing UK to Uganda remittance. So if you want to be an early bird, get onto our website and subscribe. Places are limited, and there will be benefits of being an early bird. Coming towards the end of the year, we're going to launch our official public launch, and that's going to be open to all, and we'll cover the countries within East Africa. Going into the following year, we hope to begin to open up to more sub-Saharan African countries, and hopefully, depending on speed, eventually go out of the African continent and cover other unbanked regions of the globe. We want to be the #1 cutting-edge financial service platform for the unbanked regions of the world. And we want to do that while transforming those very communities for the better. So why use TransferX? Well, we believe in money that cares, and that every transfer should equal transformation. My name is Windsor, and I am an entrepreneur.